And there we are. And we're live. Good morning, Facebook land. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are. Even on the West Coast, it's afternoon now. I am excited to be here with you today to introduce you, if you do not already have the pleasure of knowing, Coach Rick. Rick Stewart is here with me in studio, calling in
Yay!
from Music City.
Nashville.
That's
You bet.
right.
Music capital of the world. Yeah. All righty. Well, I'm so thrilled to be here with Susie. I've got a summit coming up. It's called the Achieve Your Dream Summit. I have 20 of the most incredible speakers, including Miss Susie Vine, that are speaking on this, and it starts tomorrow. Yes, it starts tomorrow. And the link to it, there it is. There it is. There it is. Strategyfordestiny.com/sign up. Yeah, it's free. Hey, free is good. Free is good. And you get lots and lots of free gifts. And you have the option, when you get through all of these speakers, of being able to watch them again privately and getting a bunch of premium gifts that are worth actually several $1,000s by doing what we call a VIP upgrade. It's just a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. And and the person who interviewed me, you're looking at her. Yeah, Miss Susie Vine interviewed me. Yeah, that was pretty cool. A little change of pace there. So thrilled. Just to let you know, I've been a coach, counselor and coach for over 35 years. And I help frustrated people, many of them who are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, who are at a crossroads, who are in some type of transition, possibly a midlife transition. And I help them discover what they were born to do. And then I give them the tools to put together an action plan that is uniquely theirs, personal, unique, one of a kind. And that action plan walks them right into their destiny so that they finally can begin living that better life, the life that they've always wanted, and the life that they deserve. And you do. You deserve a better life. Yes, you do. Yeah. So don't look down on yourself and don't think, no, this isn't for me. Yes, it is. Okay. I'll let Susie talk for a while now.
It is. And we don't call Coach Rick the encourager for nothing. Aptly self-appointed title that he has there. He is the encourager. He's the next biggest cheerleader to me, in my humble opinion. And we connected the first time we talked. I was so grateful to be connected for this event that is finally coming to reality. The doors open tomorrow, but if you sign up even today, you can get it started with your gifts, because every one of the speakers, there are 20 speakers joining Coach Rick in the Achieve Your Dream Summit. And so throughout the rest of this week, you're going to get access to all of these interviews, but every one of the speakers has shared a gift. And I created a brand new one. You can't get it anywhere but here. It didn't even exist until last week, but it's brilliant.
Love it. I love it. And it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Starts at noon Central. So you figure out your own time zone, wherever you are. Yeah.
You'll have access to those speakers on the day of, but we've got to keep up and life is busy. So that's part of the beauty of the VIP pass. You get extended access. You get to keep access to all of the speakers and their gifts and bonuses.
Yeah. And you know what I like about this? My son is my tech guy. His name's TJ. He's brilliant. And we just decided that we weren't going to, some of you are going to be standing up and cheering when you hear this, but we decided we weren't going to go that webinar route. We do videos. They go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, just boom, 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 boom. Instead of coming in with, hi, I'm Coach Rick. I am sitting in a rented villa on the seacoast to try to make you think that I own this. Or I'm sitting on top of or inside a Lamborghini. I don't even know how to start it, but I want you to look like I own this. And then you're going to listen to me. No, that's bullpucky. We don't need that kind of deception or anything. No, I live in a modest home in Nashville, Tennessee, with my wife of 44 years and my two incredible kids. You know why they're incredible? You know why they're doing exactly what they were born to do? Because they have me as their dad. Got me on the
well, It's easy to get overwhelmed and confused. And in the podcast episode where you joined me, that's now live on Happified. And in our conversation that is inside your event, we talked about the pitfalls of not having a plan. It's one thing to get all riled up and say, yes, if we know what our dream is, I'm ready to go for it. But then where do we begin? How do we get there? How do we not get discouraged? How do we not let those well-meaning friends and family members say, are you really sure about that? I don't know if that's the best idea. So to fortify yourself, to give yourself all the tools that you could need, you've got such amazing gifts in this event, Rick. You've got career and branding experts.
Yes.
You've got, give me a little hint. And we won't get to all 20, so we're not playing favorites. It's just top of mind.
LinkedIn expert. LinkedIn. I don't have anything that I'm doing on LinkedIn because I've never figured it out. Okay. I've just concentrated on Facebook and that sort of thing and on YouTube. But this lady, Wendy Hatton, oh my gosh, she's got a course that will set everybody free on how to handle, how to set up LinkedIn and how to make it work for you. Yeah. Meet a lot of people. So lots of things. I do want to throw in, you hit on this a little bit, but the reason I do what I do is because several years ago, I was looking for, I had hit rock bottom due to some bad relationships and some bad bosses and all that stuff. And I had just hit rock bottom and I didn't like it. I was already in my 60s and I thought, what's going on? So I started listening to gurus, motivational gurus, and they're great. There's some great motivational leaders out there, but this is what they do. Follow your dream, live your destiny. I'd go, what is my dream? Do I even have a destiny? And then they just leave me hanging. Okay, let me ask you, the audience, let me ask you this. Why do you think you would not need a life coach to point you in the right direction and get you to your destiny, your dream destiny? Why would you think that you could do that on your own? You can't. Think about this. If you had appendicitis and you needed your appendix out, would you go to YouTube and find a video that shows you how to take out your own appendix? I don't think so. Or if you were indicted for 3 murders that you didn't commit, are you going to litigate yourself? No, you're not going to be your own attorney. You're going to find somebody who knows what they're doing. Well, guess what? After 35 plus years, I've seen it all. I've heard it all. If you want your life to get going in a better direction, I want to help you. I even do personal, what I call VIP one-on-one coaching. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can take the course. It's all there. Yes, all there. Okay, Susie, your turn.
It's all there. And your gift, I know, is a terrific masterclass that you've created that even you've got the stair steps. You can start with the gift that you're sharing in your event. People can start asking themselves the powerful questions first, contemplation and clarity. And then when they're ready for a roadmap, your course has that included. If they're ready for the side-by-side guide, you're able to step into that role. And everyone that you've brought together for this event is so powerful in their respective fields.
Yes.
And I love the diversity. It goes from health, from self-development to professional development across the spectrum, because you really have to be grounded and strong on all fronts if you're going to move forward and chart a new course for yourself. You're not just following, keeping up with the Joneses. Sometimes when you forge a new path, you've got to have extra tools. So you've really put these together.
And I might add, I know this sounds harsh. I'm not a harsh person. I'm an encourager. I'm an exhorter. This is not harsh, but this is the truth, okay? Nobody cares as much about your dream as you do. In fact, I can shorten that sentence to nobody cares about your dream except you. If you don't make it happen, it never will. 2 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, what will you be doing? Where will you be? Will you be in the same place you are now, regretting that you didn't do something? Whether it's with me or with Susie or one of our speakers or with somebody, but do something to move forward. Don't just keep making copies and pull that lever and saying yes and trying to get the attention of the boss and the supervisor and being overlooked and all that junk. Find your path. I like that. Susie says, find your path, and then make it happen. Don't talk to people about you're taking a course. Don't, because they'll say, you're too old, you're too young, you're the wrong gender, you're the wrong race, you're the wrong this, you don't have an education, you're overly educated. No, leave all of that out and get on your path. And then when they come to you and say, what's changed? Why are you so happy? Look at that smile. Look at that Susie Vine smile. She knows exactly what she's doing because she's doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. So, and then the people will come to you and say, what have you done? What are you doing? And then you can say, well, I took this course called Strategy for Destiny. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Susie's turn.
Give me share with me some of the other speakers who are joining us this week. I know Lee Atherton, who is a coach, counselor, and reverend who speaks to resilience through our toughest times, is there in the lineup. I know Denise Thomas, if you have kids and you're hoping that they follow their dreams and pursue their destiny, she's got the tools to help them do it without starting off in debt.
Other people's money. Spend other people's money on your college and have money left over like her kids did. She set a great example. We have Eric Johnson, who if you're interested in doing something like Susie does with podcasting, he is the expert. And he's given away some terrific stuff. A really interesting gal whose name is Dr. Venus Ramos. She has a thriving medical practice in Southern California, but she's also a fitness model, and she got beat up on American Gladiator. She was one of the contestants. And then she comes in with this course on how to work with other people. It's called joint venture partnerships. And that's exactly what I do with these summits and things. So she comes in with that. We've got Jill Lublin, who is she's the general. She is the general on guerrilla marketing. She has 4 books on how to market, and she's just brilliant. Susan Crossman is another one. She helps people get out of you what needs to go into a book. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we even have another book guy, Dan Janal, and he's got a different approach. But you know what? They're both excellent, and they both have hundreds of people who have taken their guidance to create and market books, and books are great. So who else can I tell them about? Norma Hollis. If you want your brain to be strained and straightened out, Norma Hollis teaches you about authenticity. And if you don't know what that means, listen to Norma. She is amazing. I am in awe of her. I was so tickled, Susie, when she said, "Oh, sure, I'll be on your summit." I'm like, yes, I've hit the mother lode here. Got Norma Hollis. Yeah, there are lots of people like that. So, yay.
Yeah, and I really love the comprehensive lineup that you have. Whether it's whatever comes first, writing that book, knowing how to publicize your book with Jill's brilliant industry insights and publicity. She is the maven. Personal branding, if you are an entrepreneur, from Susie Smith, or career development and really getting yourself ahead of the pack there with her partner, Christian Smith. It's just a really powerful lineup that you've got all throughout the week.
Well, I'm thrilled because I went to a number of people, and some of them already had things lined up. Okay. And they couldn't participate. I was like, oh, shucks, I'm missing out on that person. But 18 plus you and me, that's 20. And I love the lineup and the diversity. And my son has got everybody just, lined up and everything. And, you can study things as they go along, but you can also get the replays by doing what's called the VIP upgrade. It's just amazing. I can't wait till tomorrow at noon Central for the Achieve Your Dream Summit. Yeah.
Noon Central, 10 Pacific. Clear your calendar, friends. And the interviews are short and digestible. They're 30 to 45 minutes, maybe. You keep a pretty tight ship.
I don't think anything goes over 40, but mostly about 35 minutes. Yeah, but man, can people say a lot in 30 to 35 minutes. That's amazing. I don't know how long we've been going here, but I'm sure you're keeping track of it.
Yeah, we don't need any 2.5 hour episodes to get our point across.
No,
And
no.
I think that's really the power of it too, is I know from our conversation, we covered more than I thought we would. And so it's great that then, everybody who registers has access to the gift that I created, which is the secret behind the top 5 success myths. So you can get those old bad stories out of your way and find an easier and faster way to success. So we got to cover some things that were above and beyond that because I knew that they were going to have access to these gifts too. And so I'm sure that's the case across the board as you got to interview and get some information. And your questions are powerful too. I mean, how often do you get to sit around with somebody and talk about, are you following your destiny? Are you living your dream? How does your business reflect that? I think that when you hear how other people are bringing it together, there's a lot of opportunity for inspiration there.
And I love the fact, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this summit, is so that people would get to know the speakers and that the speakers would get to know each other. We sit in, I'm in my office space, you're in your office space, but when we can interact, when I can pull out of you, which I did, pull out of you your story, okay? I pulled out of everybody their story, okay? And I'll pat myself on the back. I'm pretty good at doing that. Yeah. So we got all these stories there. So you get to watch and listen to and go, I want to work with that person. That person would fit in perfectly in this area of my life, their training, and I know them already. So then the next part is for them to get to know you. Yeah.
Great connections being made in the interviews during the week as folks are following along and enjoying the lineup, which is going to be super powerful. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. I'm glad that we were brought together in time and on time, as I like to say. And as I mentioned too, there's an episode with Rick on Happified. It went live last week. So that's available too. But talk about stories. We get to dig a little deeper into your own. And if people really want to know what you brought yourself through to come back with this resolve and this clarity, they get to know you even better in your gift.
Yes, yes. Which is, there are 2 connected gifts. When you go to strategyfordestiny.com and you open up the home page, right there is an ebook, and it's entitled 7 Easy Steps to Reach Your Dream Target. And when you register for that and you click on it, it comes up immediately and it'll say, this is it. That's when I want you to scroll down to the bonus gift. And that is my masterclass. And it is bam, bam, bam. It is slides, it is narration, and and no villas in Florida and no Lamborghinis. It's just this is how Strategy for Destiny came about. This is your problem. This is your challenge. And this is a solution. And you can have this solution by working with me. Yeah, we even have a mastermind that we're setting up, which is weekly, where you can ask me, well, most anything. I'll bet you at my age, I probably have an answer of some sort. So those 2 gifts are tied together, and they'll lead you right into your dream destiny. They do, because I've seen it. I've already done this. I've done all this beta testing and testing with people. Change their lives, Susie. Change their lives for the good. Yes.
No question. Definitely for the better. And that's really the reward, isn't it? When you hear that other people walking through the process, investing that time and attention and energy in themselves, it's so inspiring to see what's possible.
Yes.
And in the midst of the great resignation, it's easy to see a lot of people are not happy with where they are. So this is a phenomenal opportunity to get some clarity, get some inspiration, get the tools that you need for your toolkit, make some powerful connections this week inside the Achieve Your Dreams Summit.
Mm-hmm. And as there's so much rebuilding going on around us, not only in our lives, but in our families, in our work environments, in our country, in the world, this, I believe, is an opportune time for people to look inward. and to say, am I doing what I was born to do? Is this really my dream? And if the answer is no, or I'm not sure, I want you to go to strategyfordestiny.com. And I want you to read the ebook. I want you to watch the masterclass, because it's all about you. It's all about you. Where are you going to find something that's all about you? But it really is. It really is. And I am so thrilled to be able to positively affect your life and guide you into the life that you've always wanted, the life that you deserve. Okay? There's always been a plan for your life. It's still there. Don't live in a sea of regret.
We'll wrap it up there. Thank you, Rick, for joining me. This was a great little interlude, and happy to be here. We're going to circle back. I'll take a look over on Facebook. I wasn't able to track comments, so we'll make sure your questions are answered. Make sure you have an easy way to click on through and register for the Achieve Your Dream Summit. But if you're there before I am, go to strategyfordestiny.com/sign up. It's right there in the banner. And you can sign up for free. Enjoy it this week. It kicks off tomorrow at noon Central, 10 a.m. Pacific.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Roll camera.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach Rick. So great to see you. Take care, everybody.
All righty. Bye-bye.